Red alert!
This Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity. Took a second.
2023.
Oh my god, the Earth is 2023 years old.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Hold on.
It's been able to drink for a long time.
If that's how old the Earth is, the education system has really failed us. But welcome back to Flabbergasted with Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Patrick. Welcome back.
Welcome.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a week shorter, but someone has a weak ass immune system. Gets sick like a bitch.
I was enjoying the vacation so much. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take one more week off from doing the podcast. And then the following week, I was like, this is it. We're going back at it.
Yeah.
Get sick. I'm like, what body? What is this?
Your body said, no. One more week. This show is the epitome of cancel culture. Speaking of cancel culture.
Oh, you're just jumping into it.
Oh, yeah. I'm
like
jumping
you're just
it.
skipping the words of wisdom and everything.
The word.
How your
I'm
holidays.
Well, happy holidays, yeah, for sure. I want to do the words of wisdom, but I want to put the words of wisdom with like the New Year's resolution type of thing.
Yeah, you have resolution?
I did have a resolution this year. Yeah, actually,
what is it?
I want to release a song this year. Yeah, wow. I'm in the process of it. It's
so
not like
it's... you're holding it captive and you're gonna let it loose.
No, it's dying here. No, kidding.
Okay.
No, it's a song. Like I had a beat. I've had lyrics. I've been working with my dad to try. Like it's crazy. I'm not. I mean, I know the song process. I know writing a song. My dad. I've been in the room when he was writing songs, and it's crazy how a song will change so much during development. Like when I first, like the words that I had originally, 80% of those words are no longer in the new version of the song. It's like
that just sounds like it's a new song.
Not really, but it's like it's sometimes certain words change, the flow of the words change. You may phrase a certain phrase a different way the next time you sing it. So
are you keeping it classic, like verse chorus?
Yeah, I'm definitely doing verse chorus, bridge.
Right, so you're not experimenting, not breaking new ground.
I don't want to do
basic
that.
bitch.
I don't want to do that. Well, you want to know basic bitch gets money? Taylor Swift is here. So honestly, if she can make millions,
I can't get over that.
If she can make millions and then sell her tickets for millions, I think I'll be okay if I'm just, see, that's foreshadowing. But for the podcast, I decided, I think our 4 viewers, do we have 4?
It's 3, thank
okay.
you. You're making one up. That's not cool.
Deserve more. So this new year, I'm going to be starting to give 6 minutes of research. I'm adding an extra minute.
6 minutes?
6
Jesus
minutes.
Christ.
So you know how I usually do like 5 minutes per topic?
Wow.
I'm doing an extra minute. I'm taking
That's a 20% increase.
60 seconds out of my day to get you a bit more information.
That's so much dedication.
It probably won't even add that much. Most of the time I'm just trying to click off ad block for like those 20 seconds.
Is this 6 minutes per topic? Or 6 minutes total?
6 minutes I find interesting. If I find a topic interesting, it'll be 6 minutes. If I don't find it interesting, you don't even get 6. You don't even get 1. You just get the topic.
You know what's funny though? I think that's more time than I spend on a topic.
Is it really?
Like
that's
researching the topic, but like writing the script.
It depends on what it is. If it's something that's like really small and I'm like just not enough context behind it for me to just kind of go off of it, then I will dive into a bit deeper. Or if I generally find it interesting, then I will. So you just gotta hope that I like it.
You know what's funny? I recently re-listened to talk shows in Grand Theft Auto, and one of them, Laszlo says,
"Yeah,
we're gonna spend most of the show talking about the show rather than putting a show on." So let's get into the show, Jamal.
Yeah, let's get into the show. All right, words of wisdom. How's your holidays? And I feel like during the holidays, the words of wisdom are a bit stronger. Don't I feel like
mine? Well, I guess in a way it can be strong.
Okay, go ahead.
But they're not positive.
Oh, okay.
As time is going on, time is relentless. It never stops.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It always keeps moving forward, which is inspiration in and of itself.
Yeah.
However, this Christmas spirit thing, it's dying. I swear I blinked and I missed Christmas. I was like, okay.
It dying in you or just in general? I think it was pretty alive this year. It was like with COVID kind of like dying down.
It's strange. It went better than last year.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
But it went by so fast. I was like, wait, that's it?
I will say, when I was 12, Christmas came a lot slower than what it did
like
now.
A build-up.
Yeah. I think it's because you're busier. I think you're doing things, right? Like when you're a kid, you go to school and that's it. Like come home, maybe you masturbate. I don't know.
Maybe it's not a question. Yet. It's just a statement. You masturbate.
Okay, you do that and then your day's over. Like you don't.
That's all you do.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like what was it? Like I coach girls soccer.
And they're just masturbating constantly.
No, God, I hope not. I do not want to imagine
this ball
that.
is slippery.
Why is it? But it's like they tell me about that. I think I will say I don't know about you. Yeah, because you didn't get your first job till you were like in college, right? I think
18,
19, okay. Some of the girls that I coach, they're 15, 16, they already have jobs.
Well, they're girls, so everyone's trying to get them things.
Stop.
What?
But like, they're working like cashier jobs, stuff like that. But I was like, that's at that age, I wasn't in that mindset yet of money.
Because today the mindset is to get them while they're young, like into slavery.
You are just
What?
We really are. We really.
This is pent up.
We're trying to get
the last month of not recording. Okay.
Okay.
It's been over a month actually.
You've been actually over a month, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I also want to say though, it's definitely society pressure to have a job early. Because I feel like, personally now, the social status in high schools, and I'm not saying that I've gotten to be a part of it because I coach girls soccer. I kind of like
see it more.
I get to see. I'm in the window. I get to see like kind of like what's going on behind the scenes, and it's like it's crazy how much social status matters now in high school more than when we went to high school. Like it is crazy that if you are not, you have to be happy, good looking, and not depressed all the time. That sounds exhausting. I'm sorry. That sounds actually exhausting. There's some days where I just really do not want to get out of bed or I don't want to talk to anyone. Like,
and being an adult, yeah.
Yeah, it's like there are days like that, but it's like in high school you have to be the fucking like on your shit every day, or else it's like
and
you're
you
fucking
have to
losing.
pass your exams.
And you have to pass your exams. And I think that's what's so crazy too. It's like a lot of these.
But I think a lot of the people who focus on those material aspects of their lives, they end up killing themselves.
Yeah, or they fell school.
So thank Jesus.
Thanks, Jesus. Thank
Happy
Jesus.
birthday, Jesus.
Thank you, natural selection, for doing its work. But I mean, yeah, Christmas did go fast. I think it's like, I think maybe we could add the words with them together. Is you got to appreciate the little things.
It's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
Live in the moment.
Live in the moment. You know, it's like, fuck. And I think what's so crazy too. It's I watched a video. I think it's probably a YouTube channel. I think they're called Vice, something like that. And they sum up 2022 in like 7 minutes. I don't know why I cried. I watched the video. I actually cried. Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't like.
Was there a particular moment that got you?
It was the whole video. It wasn't even like there was a part of it that was sad. Just watching it, I was like, I don't know. A part of it was like, congratulations, you survived. Like I made it to like another year.
Like it was that bad.
Well, 2022 wasn't the best year on the planet.
The
but
Third
like,
World War kind of started.
You know, it's like, but I think in my mind I was like, you know, we wake up every day, we fucking go through this shit every day, and I was kind of like, fuck, you know, I made it, I got through. You know, a lot of shit happened this year. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about other people. I discovered new things. So it's like, I don't know. I got over. It was weird. It was like a weird, overwhelming feeling that happened on that video. It was a good video though. I missed a lot of. There were some things I forgot about. I was like, oh yeah, that happened. Like I forgot that Will Smith slapped Chris Tucker this year. I thought that happened. Chris Rock, sorry.
Tucker wouldn't have taken that.
Yeah, I thought that happened last year for some reason. I don't know why.
It did seem like further.
Yeah, it seemed like I was like, oh, this did happen this year, you know. So no, there's sometimes I was
he
like,
tried to play a slave in a movie to get like people back on his side. It's like you're just pretending. You have to be an actual slave to get forgiven.
Oh, did he play a slave? What was the movie called again?
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, he played in the movie. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
But so for those, we're just gonna kind of jump into all these random topics. We've been gone for a month, so there's some stuff that's just dead. Like it happened and it's gone. Yeah, there's some leftover stuff. We have some new stuff. So this episode's kind of like here's what you missed on Glee, not really, and then
on Glee.
You ever watched Glee?
That's a tangent I don't want to get into.
I mean, I never watched it, to be honest with you, but I know that when they always go, here's what you missed on Glee. That's like a typical thing that people say.
Usually they just say previously on.
No, they say it like that,
Oh.
honestly. Yeah, so that's what I'm going, here's what you missed on Glee, but not really.
Like for The Walking Dead, it's like that
Yeah.
deep voice. Previously on AMC's The Walking Dead.
We're
Nothing
talking
happened.
We're talking about that too. I have a topic about The Walking Dead, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It's getting canceled. What is it?
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
But, yeah, so
So let's just jump
let's
into
jump
it,
in.
DeFranco style. Okay.
yeah.
Musk loses 200 billion. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
No, daddy. Which is it's fair.
I would never say that.
Okay, well, that's why I did it for you.
Okay.
So yeah, he lost that amount,
Mm.
as well as the title of richest human, due to Tesla share value dropping by 65%.
I saw that, actually.
That's
yeah.
the worst year.
Because I'm in stocks, and I was going to buy Tesla stocks. And
Stocks? What are those?
Stocks.
Do you mean stocks?
Yeah, stocks.
Oh, I know what those are. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I forgot we're a meme channel here.
Yeah, but you see, this confuses me because if his wealth is based on the value of his company and not on what he actually has in the bank, does that not mean he is, in a matter of speaking, he never actually had $300 billion?
I don't know how they value net worth. I think net worth is like, if you died and they sold everything that you had, that's how much money that they would get for you, basically.
So,
I
he,
think
so he
it's
doesn't
that.
have $300 billion. He never had $300 billion. He was worth.
He was worth that, yeah. So I think like Tesla plus Twitter plus all that, if they sold that off at the price that it's at today, that's how much money he was worth. I'm pretty sure. So I think he lost $20 million in worth, like in terms of like what happened, like the Tesla stock dropping.
200
million, sorry.
which is a lot
That's
of
a lot of
cheddar.
money, yeah. Like the Tesla stocks dropping, all that stuff. That probably results in that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So this means the richest person now is Bernard Arnault, who works in luxury goods.
Huh.
But who gives a flying seal about
I've
that guy?
never heard of this
Doesn't
guy in my
even make
life.
memes.
I have never heard of this guy in my life.
Exactly. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Jeff for a second.
Bezos?
Yeah.
He's only 120.
Is he third?
Third or fourth. He's in top 5.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yeah, but yes, Bezos' wife is like right after him.
I know,
of
right?
divorce.
Because it's divorce. It's so funny.
Stonks.
Really, he really got that one. I mean, kind of related to Elon Musk. I recently went to the Montreal Car Show Monday.
Because Musk, Tesla
Yeah,
cars,
yeah.
car show.
Car show, exactly.
That's
There you go.
That's what a swagway.
Thanks, man. Swagway.
So Segways have wheels too.
Yeah, they do.
It's all connected.
Yeah, and two things happened. One thing was I realized how much of a dick I can be and how much I can I'll judge people off the first 10 seconds in public.
Well, that was never a question.
All right, thanks.
Although I can't be too harsh on you for judging people because
Okay, you do it also.
that chick's nose, you let that slide.
What?
She,
What?
she wasn't even Jewish, and you just didn't give a fuck.
What are we talking about? I'm sorry.
I don't want to name names.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about. I'm not too sure.
The country of origin.
Oh, okay, got you. We'll talk about that after the podcast. Anyways, so there is a Corvette there, right? Super nice Corvette, by the way, super nice. And there's this guy, the guy sitting in the Corvette, he just seemed like your average dude, a bit bigger, but nice guy, sitting in the car. His friend next to him had the fucking douchiest sunglasses, they're really they're not dark, but orange tint sunglasses, the fucking jean jacket, and he kept doing all these weird hand signals, and I'm like, is he even telling he's in a fucking music video in a car show? What an idiot, right?
Oh, you think did he turn out to be the deaf signal or whatever?
Yeah, he was talking in sign language.
You're so
I was
dumb.
like, cause he got up, right, and he got out of the car, and the guy kept. I'm like, why is he still doing? I'm like, oh my god, he's deaf. I was like, oh fuck, that's
It's for
an
the deaf
asshole.
people, yeah.
So
Be considerate of my people, okay?
yeah, so I was like, fuck. So then there was a little Tesla. What was funny was, first of all, I didn't know that at the car show, it cost $2,500 to rent out a space per day. Car shows are for about 2.5 weeks.
Do the people who bring their cars make money?
Well, it's the companies.
Oh, okay, it's okay.
So Toyota would go
So they're
there.
paying for advertising.
Yeah, there is no money being made there because they have people
Makes sense.
who can there's probably, I bet you money, the one in Los Angeles, the biggest car shows in Los Angeles. I bet you there are people who actually buy the car that day. You can, because they have people on site for each company, and if you have that cash, then yeah, you can buy it that day for sure. But most people there are just to look at the cars. My mom wanted to see this car in particular because her lease for her car's ending. She wanted to sit in the car. It's a nice, good first feeling. The car's there, might as well sit in it. So Tesla had a super small exhibit in the corner,
Because they can't afford it.
Basically, I guess it's since the stocks dropped.
Ever since they hit that child-sized mannequin, it's been downhill.
Yeah. And they had one of the Teslas there, and they do like a light show. It's not the American national anthem, but it's a very American song. Probably one of the wars or something like that.
Glad to be an American.
Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, the light show starts, and the car's lights start flickering. The doors start opening like this, and it starts to flap like it's a fucking eagle.
Lifts off the ground.
No, I wish, but like it was flapping in like it was like pretending to be like a bird flying,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's the most American thing I think I've seen at this car show. But impressive nonetheless that they had it there. I was honestly, don't go to the car show this year. At least if you're in Montreal.
The only car show I ever go to is the one in St. Lambert on South Shore.
Oh, like the
Does it have
vintage
old
cars?
cars?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
well, they didn't have any. Well, they had some. They had some cars that you would find like Grand Theft Auto, like GTA. They had some modded cars, like a little area. They had like a Supra, stuff like that.
Oh, so the cars I don't like.
Okay.
You're
Well.
thinking of Justin. Justin loves the
Oh, he
80s
does
stuff.
love the
I don't know why.
There was no Miata. I didn't see any Miatas there. There actually Mazda wasn't even there. That was what I was so disappointed in. The lack of companies that were there this year. It was really like last time I went to the car show in 2018. It was 3 floors. It was only 1 floor this year. It was like
That's strong.
like half the companies were there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because was the inflation and everything. They're like, okay, no one's even gonna buy the cars. Why are we gonna rent out a
The
spot?
tires are inflated. They can't roll.
Yeah, so maybe that. But I mean, I think if I had to give a shout out to a company I was impressed by, I gotta give it to Toyota. I'm not a big fan of Toyota. The Prius is fucking nice. It doesn't even look like a car if you're in like 60 and a Virgin. Like the car actually looks nice. Like, the car looks like you fuck. I'm sorry. If you want a Prius,
what a
you
way
don't
to
fuck.
put it.
If you want a
They
Prius,
should put that in an ad. Prius. Look like you fuck.
if you have a Prius, you don't fuck. I'm convinced. Or you already had a kid, you had a wife, and then you bought the Prius. That's the only way.
Yeah.
The only
It is
exception.
proof that you have.
Yeah. I did it,
Yeah.
and I sold my car, and I have a Prius.
Around.
Speaking of other people who are probably down the drain, Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
The memes are hilarious.
Yeah.
The director says cut, Alec Baldwin says bang. So for those who don't know, Alec Baldwin accidentally shot someone on the set of a movie they were filming. I think it was like 2 years ago now.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time.
And it was an accident because of a prop gun. Classic. That's happened before.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say Jennifer Jason Leigh, but no. Bruce Lee's son
I think so, yeah.
accidentally killed himself with a prop pistol because, like, as a joke, he put it to his head.
Yeah.
But those are actually filled with pressurized air, and that could kill you.
Yeah.
Point blank, anyways.
Yeah.
So a similar thing happened. He just like went, oh, it's a prop gun, doesn't matter. Bang!
What
Dies.
What I find interesting is they're saying that the gun needed to be fired in order for the bullet to go off. This is what they're saying. So they're saying that
Well,
he
yeah.
had to have pulled the trigger
Uh-huh.
for that to happen. Because Baldwin was saying he was holding the gun
It just went off.
and it popped. But the officer is saying this particular prop gun, you need to be able to squeeze the trigger for this to happen. It said what they said was he pulled the trigger. What happened wasn't supposed to happen, but in order for this to even have a chance of it happening, he had to squeeze the trigger. And Baldwin was saying that he didn't squeeze the trigger. So this is where I'm going conflicting. He could see 6 years in prison, and I mean,
but it's manslaughter, isn't it?
Yeah, he has. I think he's been charged with first degree manslaughter. I don't know how degrees work.
Yeah, I don't know how the degrees work.
But
yeah, how much of an accident was it?
yeah, it's like I mean, listen, I think honestly his career is over at this point. There's
I
no
don't
time back
know
from
about
that.
that. 'Cause,
I mean, unless he pulls to Will Smith, waits about 5-6
Smith?
years.
What? How does Will Smith pull 5 or 6 years?
Well, he needs to wait after what happened.
Well, I was gonna say the Mel Gibson because he's.
Him too.
I think he's the one who did it best.
Yeah, disappeared for like.
And or even I was gonna say Nick Cage, but Nick Cage never stopped. He just did bad movies for a while.
Yeah, I know. No, I maybe
I can see him coming back if he ages well and he holds his acting chops. He could easily come back in like 10 years and just be that old man who's like really cool.
Yeah, that's the only way.
I
Only way
recently
he can come
watched Hunt for Red October, which is fucking excellent. Alec Baldwin was in it.
back. Okay.
and he's very young in that, and he plays Jack Ryan, the Jack Ryan character.
Okay.
And he's pretty good in that.
Okay.
So he's a good actor.
No,
I think he can pull it off.
I think he's a good actor.
He plays semi douchebag characters really well.
Yeah, no, he's a good actor. I was saying he's not a bad actor. I'm just saying this is a bad.
But he got too into it and he shot someone for real.
This is a bad.
He's like the Tom Cruise of shooting. It has to be real. So I'm just gonna pull the trigger at you, okay? Something's gonna happen. You'll be fine.
Yeah. It's just a bad look on him. So I 10 years for sure before he can really like show his face in movies again. But
are people really like hating him like that though? I don't think so.
I don't have a Twitter, so I don't know. But I would feel like
it's all on Twitter. How dare he shoot that woman?
I feel like on Twitter somewhere there's like some casual Alec Baldwin culture somewhere like lurking. In the fucking shadows.
Accidents happen. That's why they have like all these security measures on sets and
contracts
and safety things and stuntmen and whatnot.
It sucks, but it's like it's just
It's 2 words. Shit happens.
Yeah. I guess that's shit.
People die every day. Some people just get shot by Alec Baldwin.
Jesus.
Words of wisdom, part 2.
People get shot by Alec Baldwin, especially.
Be careful, Alec Baldwin might be
exactly right
behind you.
Yeah, waiting to shoot you with a prop gun.
Yeah. You want to stay in the realm of actors?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
You know Edward Norton?
No. Who's that?
He played the Incredible Hulk in 2008.
Okay.
It's really annoying how whenever I have to refer to an actor, I have to like connect him to the MCU for people to know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, and he also did Primal Fear. Probably his best. Fight Club. Fight Club's probably Fight Club's probably his best.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't play Brad Pitt.
No, yeah. I hope not. I was like, okay.
He found out his 12th grandmother was Pocahontas.
Like actually Pocahontas, like the real Pocahontas?
No, the blue one in space. Of course, the real Pocahontas.
you do a fucking DNA test?
Ancestry.com or something. I'm sure it's something like that. I didn't do my 6 minutes of research. I just read that tagline. I was like, huh. I'm assuming it's true, because that's kind of fun.
That'd be interesting, I mean...
It begs the question, though, Jamal. Do you think it's true, or is it bullshit?
The whole like, ancestry test of, like, DNA?
Because how would they know?
I don't think it's really true. I think maybe there's like, a point, because I do believe that like they say, like, a lot of times, like, I think, like 1 in every 10 babies, like, get switched accidentally, like, at birth.
Which is fine, because at that point, they're not real, so...
But it's like, maybe there is someone out there who really is, like, connected and you have no clue. Maybe. Like, that part I can kind of believe. But to the depths that they go into, like, how they had the chart and everything, just off your spit, I'm not... I mean, yeah.
But the question I have is, like, how do you know that it's connected to her? Because wouldn't you need her DNA for cross-reference?
I guess, but then if if her DNA, she's obviously... had kids and whatever, her DNA's been put to them.
Because like all they have to do is like, oh, dude, my mom's Pocahontas, oh, my great grandma's Pocahontas, and it keeps going down like that. And then Edward Norton tests with someone who claims that their grandmother was Pocahontas, so he's connected to Pocahontas. Oh my goodness.
Could be, yeah. I'll be honest, I hated that movie.
I've tried. It's one of those movies I've tried to watch a few times.
Yeah,
I just can't do it.
No, it's not very interesting. To be honest
and The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I watched it one time. I'll never watch it again. That's as much as I ever need to watch that movie.
I don't know what it is. There's some movies you can't finish.
Yeah, no, Pocahontas is one of those where I was like, okay, cool, like, good, cool movie, but...
So, like, rather than watch Pocahontas, I just watch Avatar. Anyways.
Okay, whatever.
Who would you like to be related to? Like ignoring fame and fortune, like by proxy because you're related.
Okay.
If you could be related to anyone ever. Why?
Ever. Probably Samuel L. Jackson. I feel like Samuel L. Jackson at like a family gathering is either the most chillest uncle or he's an asshole.
I think he was an asshole when he was younger, but now he's like so chill.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
he doesn't have the energy for it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he'd be like super like. I also feel like he's super real. I feel like he's one of those guys where it's like, if I went to him with like a problem, he wouldn't like bullshit. Like no, like do this or do that, or you're like if you like this is really stupid and you're hoping for someone to be like no you're good. He'd be like no you're a fucking idiot.
He'd slap you in the back of the head.
Exactly. I don't know. I feel like he'd be like a super chill person to be around. You know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But speaking of people who are probably not too chill to be around, Lisa Marie Presley's dead.
Who's that?
That's Elvis Presley's daughter.
She died?
Yeah, no.
No.
It's died. Yeah,
what happened?
What's so crazy is he was at the Golden Globes for the guy who won actor.
The movie?
Yeah, Elvis. I forgot the
Something
actor's
Butler?
name. Yeah, he won. And she was there. She was there with her mom. And she was saying, like, wow, like, she's super spot on. And 2 days later, fucking dies. Dies of a cardiac arrest.
Was she old?
No, 56, just drugs. Just like her dad. Same thing. They died.
Was she on the toilet?
No, she was on the toilet. But they basically had the same addiction issues. She struggled a lot with drugs. I did not know she actually had a musical career.
Really?
She was a bit more pop punk. Yeah, pop punk rock type of genre. So some of her songs actually weren't not that bad. I took a listen. As you know, she married Michael Jackson for a little bit. I always find that very funny.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she married. That was Michael Jackson's first wife. Was Lisa Marie Presley.
Put that in quotes because I don't believe he had any relationship with any woman ever. Those kids aren't his. He just went to a hospital. Was like, I'll take those two.
I'll take that one.
Those aren't yours, allegedly.
And then they broke up, and then she dated. She dated a lot of famous people. Like she went around. She was good. Yeah, she was good. She was good. But it's a shame. She died. She's with Elvis now. Did a performance at the estate that Elvis was in.
I thought you were gonna get deep. Like she's with Elvis now in heaven.
I hope that she is.
But I just want everyone to know Elvis did not die. He just went home. I love that line in Men in Black.
Yeah, but no, I think I'm sad. I think it sucks. Elvis also died so young too, so it's kind of weird that both of them died.
Elvis was like 40, right? Something like that.
Yeah, and what's worst part was that Lisa Marie Presley had a kid, and he committed suicide. So it's like really just this whole Lion family, this Presley family is really just bad luck.
Well, it's time for it to end.
But basically almost there. I think it's only Lisa's mother who's left. I think that's it, because her son's dead. I'm not sure she had a daughter. Maybe she might have a daughter. I really don't know. But yeah, so she died. She died a little while ago. So it sucks, man. You know. Not fun.
I like how each of our stories are just segueing into one another.
Yeah.
The next one, I'm gonna stay with icons.
Okay.
Are you familiar with milk?
Like the food or drink, sorry.
Martin Luther King Jr. Milk. The milk.
Where's the I in there? But okay.
Well, it's one of these, like, it just flows better. Like if I said milk,
yeah,
it doesn't work. So you just go Milk Jr.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. They unveiled a statue in Boston.
Yeah, that was so bad.
You saw it?
It's so bad, bro. Oh my god.
For those who haven't seen it, it just gets worse the more you look at it. Because from each angle, it just looks like something else that's awful. Like one of them, it looked like 2 hands holding a giant dong. From another, it looked like someone performing oral sex. And from another, it just looks like a giant turd.
Listen, I am all for wanting to commemorate people and, like...
But just do it right.
Yeah, but not even do it right. Just... when you're looking at concept art and they go, hey, this is what we want to do. And then they go, okay, and then they do it. I don't know. For me, personally, I feel like the concept art, they would have said, guys, let's make a little prop, a little version of this.
Make a miniature first.
Yeah, make a miniature version.
That makes sense. I wonder if I don't think they do that.
I wonder if they do that, because I would have saw that if I would have made a video. I would like, you know what, guys? Something's wrong with this one. I think I want to go back to the drawing board and fix it. Like, I get it. I think
these artists are just being pompous. I think
maybe.
You know why? Because who was it who painted the Sistine Chapel? Was it Da Vinci?
Yes, Da Vinci. Or Michelangelo, one or the other.
Michelangelo, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's where it comes from, because he just painted it, right?
Yeah.
No, they didn't pre-approve anything.
Yeah,
he just did it, and beautiful, instantaneously great. So I think all artists are like, I can do that. I don't need to pre-approve anything. I just do it, and it's done. They get paid. And then they do it, and everyone's like, the fuck is that? It's like, it's my art. How dare you? I'm Michelangelo. This is my Sistine Chapel. Meanwhile, it looks like a bunch of turds stacked onto one another.
Yeah, it's...
the concept, though, like, the way, if you describe it from the right angle, it's kind of beautiful. It's supposed to be arms holding each other, kind of like embracing.
Yeah,
it's called embrace.
Yeah,
right?
I mean...
But if you look at it from any other angle, it just
you have to look at it right
awful.
here.
Exactly.
Don't turn. It's like it's a nice gesture, and it's especially nice in. It's I'm not saying Boston's a racist state, but it's like it's nice that it's not in like I don't know fucking in Compton where all the other black people are.
Oh no, dude,
like,
I was hearing black people specifically saying if that was in my neighborhood, I would have my friends tear it down.
yeah, because black people are like that.
It's like so ugly that it offends black culture.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, again, it's a nice gesture. Just for me, it gets to a point where I'm going, guys. I understand that we were trying to apologize for the slavery that we did. It's kind of done.
I don't know if it was apologizing for it.
I kind of feel like they are, because it wasn't white people who made it.
But aren't you just victimizing them then?
Not even. I'm just going. Listen, it happened. Let's just I think it's like
it's
for
like,
me.
did they make the Lincoln Monument because he got shot? And it's like, sorry, here's a statue. You know?
Maybe I don't know. Cause I feel like a lot of times we do that. We commemorate these statues or these people because something happened in the past, and we feel like, oh, we should like apologize. Like for me, if someone tells me, I love Black History Month, and I go, tell me why, and they actually go into details, they're like, oh, because of this person on this day, and they did this, and that really changed. I said, you know what, fuck, you know what, you were appreciative. Or they just go, well, because it's Black History Month. I'm like, okay, so you don't actually appreciate it.
So you don't have no thoughts.
Yeah, it's like
inside
if you appreciate and you understand it, then I'm like, you know what, that's enough for me. You understand. Then I will be like, I'm not even mad at you if you don't want to do it. Like, when the whole march happened, the whole Black Lives Matter march happened, I went to one, the one in Montreal.
You went to a march?
Yeah, the Black Lives Matter. Wow. And while I was there, I walked for about, maybe I want to say 20 to 25 minutes.
Wow.
And we went far. Like, they started the park near Barrie UQAM, and they go all the way to, like, downtown, like near, like, McGill. So it's quite the walk. And while I'm there, I'm looking at people, right? And there are people who are really there because they want change. But I want to say 80% of the people who were in that parade were there because there's a parade.
They're just being sheeple.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not even sheeple. It's like...
I just met someone like next to you, this is so fun! I'm like, do you even know why we're here?
Yeah, it's like, but people who post, like, Free Palestine and Black Lives Matter and George Floyd, who just post a picture on their Instagram and they think that they're making a difference, please take a second to look yourself in the mirror and then kill yourself, because because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything.
I think at that point you're just being a problem.
Yeah, it's like
because you're perpetuating hate without even knowing it.
But not even hate, but it's like I think they really feel like they're making a change. I really think they really feel.
That's what I think the perpetuating of hate comes from.
Yeah.
You have all these people telling you need to like be on my side and support this. It's like, but you don't even know what you're doing, and you're just kind of doing it for the hell of it.
You just posted a picture.
It's like propaganda at that point, because everyone's like doing like, dude, you should be a part of this, and you're just like, you just keep telling me this.
But
Stop
what is
saying
it?
it?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Yeah. It's like they just put the picture and that's it. I'm going like you're not doing anything. You really you're not doing anything, and that's the part that really it really infuriates me. So it's like even the people in Compton, if they're saying, oh, we would destroy that, why? Or why are you destroying it? It's because from the different angles it looks bad, and that's why you're gonna destroy it, or you destroy it because it's Martin Luther King. Give me a logical reason for why. If you're destroying it because it looks ugly, then no. Like that's a dumb reason. They tried. Okay, fine. They fucked up. It's like the ring. Like we built a ring in Montreal. For what fucking reason? I'm pretty sure those represent our bagels.
Wait,
like,
what? We built a ring?
Yeah, we built a ring, and
sometimes I don't think I live here.
That's one of the saddest things. I don't live here anymore.
I just don't want to be around anymore.
Yeah, we built the ring. I forgot
where is it? I've never seen this ring.
Like, I think it's like between like Harry Ross and like Renee LeVec. It's like right there in the middle. I saw it in the daytime.
Okay.
It's like a big metal ring, like in the middle. Just in the middle of the two. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, oh, it's like a new monument. I'm like, the fuck does it do?
It's bagel. It's bagel.
It's bagel. I'm like, I don't think it's bagel. I have to look at it up. I want to say it's bagel.
I hope it's bagel. Jamal, how much do you think this monument to milk costs?
I think it was like $6 million?
Higher.
10 mil?
Yep.
Okay.
Imagine that, $10 million, and no one likes it. Speaking of black people, let's talk about the police.
Oh yay! My favorite.
A policewoman has been fired for having sex with 6 of her colleagues and is married.
Oh yeah, I briefly heard about that.
Only briefly? It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, briefly. Because it was overshadowed by the kid who died and 6 black police officers beat him up. Unless you've heard about that one.
I'm not sure which is funnier. Anyway. She claims to be in an open marriage, which may be true because her husband has not, as of yet, filed for divorce, and is said to be trying to salvage his marriage. So, like, the award for the ultimate cuck goes to this guy?
Yeah. For knowing, but being it public, and still trying to stay with her. Yeah, I mean...
So, like,
okay.
So, like, she would just be in, like, squad cars with him, just like, hey, you ever watch those videos late at night?
I mean, hey, man, listen. I know a couple. It's strange. I know more people currently in this day and age that are in open relationships or polygamous than I've known in my entire like dating life since I was like 19. Like I know like 4 couples.
I think you used polygamous wrong. Isn't it polyamorous?
Oh,
What's polygamy?
I have no clue.
We're illiterate.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I don't know. But
do you really know that many people who?
Yeah, I know 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Make it 5, Jamal.
I do. I will say I spoke to one of them. She's a good friend of mine. And I spoke to her. I said, no hate, but like, explain to me.
No hate, but what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, but I'm like, how did you come to this? Like, what?
Well, he just said I wasn't attractive enough, so I just said, you know what, you can have whoever you want as long as you keep me.
Yeah, it's like, what? How did you guys come to this conclusion? Like, what did you guys say? Like, hey, I like you, but I want to explore. And she said to me, she goes, the person that I'm with right now, of course, I'm not going to say any names.
Who is it?
She said, we are at a point in our lives to where this is our second relationship. Like, we've only ever dated one other person. And I really feel like, she said, down the line, this is someone that I can see myself spending, like, the rest of my life with. But I want to explore. But I also don't want to lose this person. So I was like, okay, I can kind of see how, like, I kind of get it.
I get the idea.
And then, but
I still don't like it.
The thing was that he agreed. He was like, I feel the exact same way. He's like, I really want to explore.
But then what if the other person finds someone better and you don't?
She said, that's the risk I'm willing to take. She's like, I really don't think it's going to happen. I was like, wow. I said, that's trust. That is trust. Because...
watch it happen.
If it does, she goes, listen, if it really does, it's like...
They tell you, you just like start burst out laughing, get fucking wrecked.
But it's like, I mean, again, I could not do it at all, but...
Can you imagine? You're just like, hey, what do you want to do for dinner Friday? I'll have a date. Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, you don't? That sucks to be you. I guess it does.
I think it'd be really... I'm not sure if I'm not sure, like, when they start to be open. If I had to, gun to my head, I had to be in an open relationship, I would only do it, or I would make it happen when both people in that open relationship had someone else. Because I feel really fucking bad if I had someone else in an open relationship and she was still looking, you know? And I was like, hey, so, like, hope you find someone today. I'm gonna go with the other chick. I'll see you tomorrow. It's like, you know. It's
just
like,
crying on the inside. I thought I had you.
Exactly.
It's like the saddest thing ever.
I could not do it though. But yeah, 4 people I know that type of stuff.
I heard. I don't remember who was talking about it. It might have been Jordan Peterson or someone, but they were talking about like open relationships is typically suggested by one person, and the other person is extremely uncomfortable, but they're trying to please their significant
Most
other.
of the time, yeah, it's like that.
So they try to go along with it, and it ends up destroying the relationship anyways.
Most of the time, it's like that. 100%. Yeah.
Like, you can't tie me down. Ain't no chains on me. Like fucking Pinocchio.
Yeah. Speaking, you know what? That you said Pinocchio. I'll go to one segment. We're going to go into movies real quick. I've been to a movie theater in a minute.
You haven't?
And have not. No, I did not go see Avatar.
I almost went to see it, but then I thought,
I'm not going to waste 3 hours of my time.
Yeah.
I went to go see the Puss in Boots movie.
What the fuck? Of all things.
Wait.
You know who told me? Real quick. You know who told me about the Puss in Boots movie? The retard at my school, okay? That's how low you've gone here.
Hold. The movie's fucking awesome.
What?
Wait.
It's awesome?
Let me explain. Hold on. Okay. You saw Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, right?
Yeah.
The animation style at times closely resembles that. What I thought was very well done. Like, the action sequences resemble that. the comedian John Maloney is in it.
I hate him. I hate that.
You
guy.
can't.
You know
like
why?
him?
You know what? He hated on Back to the Future, so I had to.
Oh god.
He's on my list now. So John, you're fucked.
But he's in there. Of course, all the original staff, like the guy who plays Puss in Boots, I forgot his name. The Mexican guy, Spanish guy. Sorry.
It's gonna bother me now. Thank you, Jamal.
Yeah, Anthony something. Anthony Rodriguez, I want to say. I think Rodriguez.
Something Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong.
Antonio Benez.
Yeah, I think
something like that.
I watched.
He played Zorro.
I watched the movie. I will say, if you give it a chance, I promise you.
I don't.
It's not. I think what I liked about it was two things that DreamWorks did in this movie that I thought was fucking like a bit different to what I've normally seen. One, not once, but twice they had a part of the movie where they actually bleeped. Like they bleeped out words. Like the character was. I was like, they actually were swearing.
That's funny.
But like, there's a part of the movie for those spoilers. I'll give you a second. Skip to about 5 minutes. Okay. So there's a part.
So you wanted them to skip 5 minutes? It's gonna take 5 minutes to tell you about the.
Well, just in case. That's want to be safe.
Alright.
So basically, there's a part of the movie. Basically, real quick, part of the story. There's like a whole bunch of like fairy tale characters. Okay, so Goldilocks and the Three Bears is in this movie, and the comic relief character, which is a dog, basically, the Goldilocks and the Three Bears, they're like roasting each other at this point in time for like because they're upset at each other for whatever. I won't explain
what
why
do you
they're
mean for
upset.
whatever? You know why they're upset?
Yeah,
because the porridge.
I won't explain. No,
the beds.
No.
I know the story.
No, there's another reason.
Too hot, too
Stop.
big, and
Stop.
too deep.
Why?
Sorry.
Okay, so anyway, so then they were roasting each other, right? And then they start roasting the dog. The dog goes, "Okay, my turn. Well, you are all beep," and just starts. I'm like, in the movie, I'm going, "Is this actually happening right now?" I was like, "Yo, that one." Secondly, probably, the year's still very young, and there's a lot of movies with villains
Are you
that
gonna
come
say
out.
movie of the year? Is that what
No,
you're
not at all. Hell no. But villain-wise, probably one of the baddest ass villains in a while. It's basically Death. It's a wolf with two scythes, basically, and
not one but two.
and just what I liked was he has like a collie. He whistles. Like
Is he in a hood?
Yeah.
That's where that wolf character keeps coming from. I've seen him on like posts.
Yeah, and he has like a little whistle when he shows up, kind of like Death in a way, and
Death has a whistle.
well, no, but like he goes.
If anything, he sounds more like a gym teacher.
No, not like a real whistle, but like he whistles.
Like a certain song.
Yeah,
So you think Death whistles?
Maybe.
Death doesn't have lips or a tongue. I don't know how he whistles.
You never know, man.
Doesn't even breathe.
He's special. But
Special Death.
for me, I was like, this is a badass villain. Like, I'm not even lying. Like,
Alright.
the fight between him
More
and Puss.
badass than what's his name from Kung Fu Panda?
Which one? 1, 2,
The
or
first
3? Yeah, a lot more badass than him.
Really?
He's okay. But like that enemy fight is always so funny to me because I'm like, he legit like loses because he's just losing to like inanimate objects like a tree and like him falling down like the stairs.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever in the fight? Paul legit like falls down the palace and it just happens that Tai Lung always lands underneath him and is taken down from the stairs 3 times. Gets hit by the tree. I think Paul only fights it at the very end. Like, at the last, 10 seconds. So, me personally, I give the movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think it was very well done. The premise is simple. John Maloney in the movie, the character he played, not Hansel and Gretel, but, you know, it's the first time that I'm not very well known of.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Not Jack and the Beanstalk. He dances and he puts his thumb in pie to get the part of the cherry.
I don't know this one.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
I'm thinking it was American Pie, but he put his dick in the pie, not his finger.
Puss in Boots. Hold on.
How do they get all that puss in the boots anyway?
Let's stop talking. What I liked about it was they have like Goldilocks. They have him, and they have the little cricket.
Jiminy.
Not Jiminy. It's kind of like Jiminy.
It's like a rip-off Jiminy.
Yeah, it's like a rip-off. It's your conscience basically. But I just like how like Jack Horner at the end just has it's Goldilocks, him, and he just has every other fairy tale. Cinderella's like he just gathered all of the other fairy tale items. Like he has like Jack and Jill fight like
Jack
fetching
and
stuff
Jill.
from they fetch stuff.
Oh yeah,
from it.
Jack and Jill for down there.
Yeah.
It's so sad. Rather than thinking of the fairy tale, I thought of the Adam Sandler movie.
That's funny. So yeah, no, again 8.5. I think it was a great movie. I highly recommend, even as an adult, to see it. I found this interesting. So recently, Joe Biden, President of America.
The joke of America?
Recently, they found documents, again, classified documents in his house.
What is with presidents?
This is what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm going. I was on the drive over here, right? I was thinking like what I was going to say on the podcast today, and I was in the car, and I happened to have CJD on, and they were talking about it, and I'm going. How do you, what, is it homework? Does he just take it home in his little backpack? Like, hey guys, I'm going home, got some classified documents to read. Like, how does he keep leaving the building? Like,
knowing Joseph Biden, the 700th president of these United States, I'm sure he folded it into a paper airplane. He threw it, and it flew so well, he decided to bring it home to show his wife. And so these illegal documents ended up in
he handled it better than Trump. He is fully cooperating with the White House to find a document.
Have you seen that man? You could convince him of anything.
True.
Sir, we're at war. Really? Well, of course. Who is it? It's the Japs, sir. They're in space. Okay.
It's like, nuke them.
Launch the nukes. Should we nuke them, sir? Let's nuke them. We should nuke them. Yeah.
So it's like, I just don't understand they keep getting there. All I know is that he wants to run again for president, and if he does, he will surely die.
He can hardly walk.
Yeah.
He shouldn't run for anything.
He will surely die.
I saw a clip of him. Someone asked, what is the quality of your mind right now? Like, will you remember this tomorrow? And he's like, oh, dude, I'm straight as a whip. I crack like, it's insane how quick I am. I remember everything, the details and everything. I love baseball. And it's so excellent. The weather today was so nice, and I just love Frisbee.
Didn't say that. Did you actually say that?
I'm paraphrasing.
Okay.
It was a long time ago I saw this. But like, he asked him a question of something to the effect of like, what is your mental state?
He didn't even get there.
He sort of like, I'm good. I'm straight as a whip and whatever, and then just teeters
Tangent.
off tangent and has nothing to do with anything.
That's
And it
funny.
ends with like, what was the question?
Yeah.
It's like, you just completely prove that you know. You're barely lucid, and you can't remember anything from the past 30 seconds.
So what do you have left? Because
all right, just to ruin your beliefs in any hierarchy, any power, any figurehead of society, you should just distrust because they're all morons, from Biden to whatever you were just saying.
Okay, John.
So, comedian / actress Chelsea Handler thought the sun and the moon were the same celestial body. This woman looks like she's 50 and only realized they weren't one and the same when a friend pointed out to her how beautiful both the sun and the moon were during their vacation in Australia.
That's so funny.
So like...
Are you retarded?
Yeah.
I mean... is he American?
Yes.
Okay, that makes 100%. Like, you know what?
The education system.
Yeah. Like, if he would have been anywhere else, I would like that surprising.
Have you seen those videos where like they're not interviewing?
Yeah, they asked them. Yeah, like show me Hawaii. And, like,
what's the capital of so and so?
Yeah, like show me Hawaii, and they put to like Alaska to like.
Like it's like when did Pearl Harbor happen? Like 1837.
What?
It's like what?
Yeah.
When was America founded? 1964.
What?
It's like who tells these people anything?
The American system American education system is so fucking.
It's ridiculous.
It's terrible. So
yeah,
I'm not surprised.
But like, because on one hand, she really is dumb as fuck for that, like thinking that. But
I can see why.
No, like at the age of 19, I found out.
Oh, she's 19.
No. For me.
Oh.
At the age of 19, I found out that cucumbers are pickles and pickles are cucumbers. So
I didn't know that.
Mind you, I wasn't what?
Then again, I don't eat either one of them, so it makes a lot of sense why I would not know that.
I was working out of Harvey's.
Yeah.
And it just clicked. I was like, wait, pickles? Cucumbers. Cucumbers are pickles.
You're just sitting there cutting, and you're like, holy!
It was something like that. It was like, do you want? Because it's insane. It didn't make sense to me.
Funny.
I was like, they're one and the same. I couldn't. Oh my god! Have you ever had a moment like that? Something so obvious you never realized?
Oh god, I can't. You know what? Putting me on the spot, I couldn't tell you. I know there's one. I'm on the spot, so I couldn't tell you, but
I'm sure
yeah.
it's happened though.
Yeah, it has. It has. I could guarantee you. I'm like, wait. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
So no, definitely for sure.
If you want to interact with the podcast, leave your dumb as fuck moment
Yeah, please.
somewhere.
Somewhere, please. Just let us know that like you're listening.
Text it to Jamal at
Don't.
51.
Don't. First of all, wrong area code. Are you even my friend?
411.
You're terrible. Stop talking.
90210.
Yeah. But yeah, just comment. Just say that like you're watching.
Just comment. You know, just call Jamal. Leave his voicemail.
Don't call me, please.
Don't call. No one calls me. Don't call
me.
me.
Don't call me. But we're back. We're back. Hopefully, unless this weak ass bitch gets sick again.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Okay, weak ass motherfucker. But we're back again. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and all that. Hoping 2023 is a good start.
Make it your year, okay?
Yeah.
Make it your first year in prison. Your first year.
You're terrible.
What? What?
First year in prison.
Change.
Bubbles will go there, so it's okay.
What?
He went to prison.
Who?
Baldwin.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Jamal.
I'm Patrick.
And we'll see you guys
next time.
Hopefully. We're not sick.
I swear to God, if it happens again. I'm flabbergasted.
It's crazy.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.